guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Today we're doing a mukbang, but it's not like y'all don't see me eat and talk. But do y'all? Listen, I can't multitask, okay? So bear with me as much as you can, alright? I got Andrew.
I thought you were gonna tell them we don't have no family.
Oh yeah, of course. I don't have any family, y'all. I'm so sorry. I just jumped from like being happy to being sad, but I ain't got no family. The only family I claim is my brother. I forgot. You're related, but not by blood. I'm sorry. Anyways, the only family I got is my brother, because people just be like playing me left and right as if I'm busy the fool.
Anyways, what we have here, my wife chefed up a lovely Cajun inspired.
First of all, that don't even sound right. I chefed up something. The only thing I know how to chef up is sandwiches.
Well, you heard it here first. Now y'all know. Now y'all know.
This is some leftover crab legs that we have from yesterday. We couldn't eat all of it because it was literally like a large portion.
It was called the heavyweight meal.
Yeah, and we're gonna finish it here.
We both know Simone's the only heavyweight.
I'm a lightweight.
Look at that.
Boy, stop! Don't be exposed.
Gordita. All right. So we got everything that was left over from the other day. Damn, sis, it's like that.
Whew. It's that Cajun zing.
If you say so. All right. So anything that you need to take apart is just like this. Watch. Boom. Boom.
Relax.
Boom. Boom.
Relax.
Boom. 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 Boom.
So we're gonna dull my kitchen knife.
The kitchen knife. Scissor. Shout out to KitchenAid for sponsoring.
They don't sponsor. That was a lie. Anyways, y'all, let's get into a conversation. Okay, this is really what I came here to tell y'all. I'm gonna talk about my wedding.
Oh my God, that was so long ago.
I'm gonna do.
We get it. You regret marrying me.
Imagine. I don't regret marrying you.
You like me? Like me?
Yeah, you alright. You alright with me. Anyways, so a lot of you guys know that I'm a Christian, a devoted Christian. However you define that. I'm not going to go into what my definition of a Christian is, but let's begin with a Christian does not cast judgment, because we all believe that Christ died for all of us, no matter what. Sin, no sin, you know. Jesus went on the cross for you and me. I'm not more holy than you. And it's not by works that you are saved, but it is by Him and His great grace. That's it, okay? A lot of us get carried away, and we learn to point fingers at folks instead of loving, because that's what Christ, that's what He wants us to do, to love, no matter what. The Bible tells you if you have everything in the world and you don't have love, you are bankrupt. You don't have anything if you don't have love. And so that's my definition of what a Christian is, and that's what I am. I am a creature that God created, and I'm here to love and do His will. That's it. So with that being said, it became a very, very, I want to say difficult situation that I was in, as far as like inviting alcohol into my wedding or not, right? But think about it. I'm throwing a win for guests. My guests aren't Christians. I can't bring my guests to a wedding where it's dry. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure. Like, if you had alcohol at your wedding, that's cool. But if you didn't, that's cool as well. But I had alcohol at my wedding, and it was a very tough decision for me, because I am a Christian. And a lot of people put me on like a block for that. But off of that, I had alcohol at the wedding, right? At the wedding ceremony, no, before we got to the wedding ceremony, a whole bunch of stuff happened. But I'm talking to y'all about what happened on the day, right? On the day, I emailed the DJ, like previously, but I emailed him on the day too. And I was like, oh hey, I'm a Christian and I really don't want.
Show the receipts.
I'll show y'all the receipts. I really don't want, a lot of secular music being played at my wedding. Like, I don't mind, like slow jams, old jams, stuff that I could get down to that I really like. Nothing with like curse words or derogatory language or nothing like that, okay? and his words were specifically, oh, I can only play, I'm the DJ, I play what I want. Basically, you have a few song selections that you can give me that I'll play, but that's the end of it, right?
Which ideally is not what you want, but the place came with that guy.
Right, because we paid for an all-inclusive wedding. Okay.
So we gave him an idea of the crowd, and as a DJ, he's supposed to go based off the crowd. Whatever the crowd goes, and you know, DJ's supposed to get you dancing, get you moving. He's supposed to set the tone for the party.
Yes.
Sees what the audience is into, then that's what he's gonna play.
Yep.
So just keep that in mind.
Right. So that happened, right? And I want to dance for, cause believe it or not, like I understand that I'm a Christian, but I pay money for my wedding. So the DJ could have played.
Who pay money?
We pay money. We paid the money for our wedding. We did it by ourselves. Like people contributed, but it was nothing like anything major. My mom helped buy my dress. My mom helped buy my dress, so that was okay. But nobody paid for our wedding. We paid for our wedding for ourselves. And like I said, it's not coming out our parents. It's just, you know, we wanted to get married young, so essentially it was on us. Okay. So that happened. And like I said, like I don't care. I'm paying my money. Whatever song the DJ plays, I'm gonna turn up. You know what I'm saying? Like I already paid my money. So he could have paid Chinese music, Japanese music, shoot, soca, whatever the man decided to play, I was gonna dance because I spent my money and I was gonna have a good night. My aunt came up to me and I don't know what she said in my ear, but it was just super embarrassing because everybody kept talking about it. I'm like, what are y'all talking about? I was like, oh, you don't see how the way she just came up and tried to snatch you and say something? Like,
I want y'all to know, if y'all is to get married, be prepared, because literally in a blink of an eye, everything happened. I didn't even get to have a piece of cake. Let's not even go that.
We ain't even there yet.
But I'm just letting you, it goes that fast, and you have everybody. You're the center of attention. Everybody's trying to talk to you. Everybody's trying to get your attention. Everybody wants to say congratulations. It's cool, whatever. But there's just so much that happens during that time, and in said time, that's when that occurrence happened.
So everything's going down, right? And like I said, she pulled me and she said something, but apparently she had asked me to go tell the DJ to play some gospel, but I didn't hear her. Honestly, like I was like literally too into the crowd dancing. I don't know what she said, but it was just like people talking about the way that she did it. And I was like, y'all are tripping. Like, I'm here to have a good time. Next thing you know, I see like my side of the family, immediate family, sitting down, and everybody else is having a good time. So I was just over there like, yo, what's going on or whatever. And my mom started bugging out, talking about, why are you sitting there winding up on angels like that? What kind of example are you setting for young women? And I was like, I'm setting the example that when you get married, like all bets are off. It's you and your husband, and you go the damn mile. She gets upset, like who you think you're talking to? All this stuff at my wedding, y'all. My stepfather had to step in and say, like, you know, at the end of the day now, like you're already married. So the only person you have to worry about pleasing is your husband, and you know, have fun. So I was so happy, y'all. I call him my dad. He came up and told me that. Because it meant so much to me, like how people who are supposed to know you don't even, like they don't know you on an extent where it's like, bro, what? So here I am again, like you're questioning my character. You're actually demeaning me at this point. And I was just like, okay, well, I'm not going to violate. So I had paid for the Uber for my family to get to the wedding because it was really far. So I made it my duty and I was like, okay, I'm going to do it. She came out of nowhere like, pay for my Uber so I could go. I'm like, yo, do you understand the power that I have right now? Alright, let's not do that. I'm not that person. So I was like, you know what, I'll pay for it. Let me just send it to her. And then she's like talking out of the side of her neck, and I'm like talking to her back, bro. Like, you're violating on my wedding night. You're literally ruining my wedding. So now I'm in a bad mood. And then it was already like coming to an end. But my thing is, bro, like, if you know the type of person that I am, and you were like, oh, I'm not coming to your wedding if there's alcohol there. Wouldn't you just leave after the ceremony? That's not the end of it. So before all this happens,
aren't you? Wait, first, Aren't you there to celebrate the two individuals that you love and want to celebrate and commemorate and be with them that day? And once everything else is done?
Yeah, just like if you know you're not gonna feel comfortable, why stay? Just bounce. So she stays, and that's what happened. So before that happened, though, the guy who was supposed to bring out our wedding cake, y'all, I spent so much time trying to put that cake together, right? To the point where my dad asked me, he was like, oh, here, come. I'm like, okay. He was like, oh yeah, save me some cake, okay? I was like, okay. Y'all, I didn't even know my damn wedding cake fell on the floor, right? Like completely mashed up. No, I didn't see it. I heard about the damn cake.
The cake fell on a guy serving it.
You should have real.
Talk about whoa, on his face. I have a picture. Input right here. Boom. Watch. I still have that picture.
Really?
Yeah.
Y'all.
Hilarious. And since we were like trying to like avoid everything that was happening, I was just like, they were horrified. Oh my god.
Who?
Since you weren't there, I'll tell you. They were mortified.
Who was mortified?
Them, the people that were serving, and they were like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry, I can't believe that happened." I'm like, "Bro, can I get a picture with you?"
Violated.
And he was like, "Are you kidding me?" Yeah. And that's why he was smiling in the picture.
Bro, I never knew my cake fell. I heard about the cake part.
So mad.
Hear how though? Hear how?
To this day, I don't know what it tastes like.
Me neither. Like I'm still waiting on a piece of my damn wedding cake. The last piece that I had, I gave it away. But how I heard about it was, the cake fell, and that means bad luck. That's that, this union isn't, ordained, or stuff's gonna happen because the cake fell, and cake's supposed to represent sweetness, or blah blah blah. If you know what type of person I am, girl, boy, I put my trust in Jesus alone. Let anybody tell it. I'm not superstitious. I'm not super religious. I'm not like the whole, and technically when you think about it, that's hoodoo for you to think or believe into something like, jump in the broom or turning around when you come in your house or having on your clothes backwards. That's all BS, okay? Jesus died and he erased all of that. So, she basically like all this is really
that was a huge piece I almost missed.
All of this is a sign that your marriage isn't going to be what it's supposed to be. So I got like mad.
Shout out to us.
Not my sister. Okay. So I got like, I didn't get scared. I was just like, bro, what? Like, am I bugging right now? So I actually reached out to someone who actually attended my wedding, and I explained the situation to them. They were like, what? Your marriage is covered under the blood of Jesus. And I was just like, oh, that's cool. Or whatever, and I just kept it moving. Like a year later, here we are. I'm not gonna sit here and say like we have the perfect marriage, because in the beginning I wanted to put this man in the dirt, but here we are, and I keep telling y'all like, yeah, I used to beat the life out this man, the living life out this man. But
don't mention that.
Why?
Cause I'm a grown man. I'm gonna get hit.
Please, I'm very transparent. That's one thing you're gonna learn about me. So I used to beat this man, whatever. We don't have the perfect marriage, but we are better than most. One thing we do have is love. And like I said, if you don't have love, you're bankrupt. So I'm not bankrupt. Technically, my bank account's full. Hello. So she was like, oh yeah, that means that y'all marriage is terrible and da da da. And a lot of people had the audacity to say, oh yeah, I try to please Andrew's family. Meanwhile, I had no control over the DJ. I was just there to have a great time and enjoy my marriage, enjoy my wedding, because the day's about me. He was there, but it's about me,
Can I just say something real quick? Throughout my whole life, my family has a reputation of dragging it. And I just want to say,
they did drag it. Your sister dropped out of my wedding party.
Everything.
Your cousin dropped out of my wedding party.
Everything.
They were my wedding party because I ain't got no friends. So
shout out to nobody. But they was on their best behavior.
That night, yeah. The funniest thing. Even like when we did the shoe game, and they were like, oh, who has the craziest family? And I said it was Andrew's family, and they were like, Simone. His mom was like, Simone. But they really were on their best behavior that night. They were there for me. Except that his mom got to walk him down the aisle, but I love you. I'm sorry. But you know, that was the only like
tell her
thing.
that that's a thing, guys.
It's not a thing. That was the only thing that like tried to piss me off, but then I got over it before we got there. When we got there,
little did you know.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so crazy to me. Like, so that happened on the day, right? The next day though, I had gotten myself in a little bit of trouble. I'm not gonna highlight the trouble that I got myself into, but let's just say that I got so pissed and stressed that I started violating at the open bar. I'm transparent. I'm gonna tell you, okay? I got very violated at the open bar. No, the day I'm talking about after the wedding.
Oh.
Yeah. So the day after, couldn't feel my face. I couldn't feel my feet. Like literally, Andrews had to take care of me. I remember like holding on to my mother-in-law, and I was just like, I don't know if I was telling her like she don't like me or that she liked me or I love you or some craziness like that. And then I started bugging out on Andrews because he was just like, oh, like I'll see you again at this place. And I was just like, what? How? Who are you gonna marry? And me, like I'm intoxicated, right? So I violated myself.
Please
and then
go deeper into.
I am not going deeper into that. It's embarrassing, and that's a night I do not want to talk about.
This girl sat there, noodle arms, noodle body, talking about. And then I'm putting it in the car, and I say thank you so much to everybody that's helping us, because literally everybody in that place was helping us out, helping us put stuff away, helping us get organized. And you know, this girl was wow. So they was helping her get down, like her helpers. And so I'm out there giving out the envelopes, you know, of tips and stuff. And I'm like, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I can't wait to come back here again, like, oh, for a party, for some of this.
That's not what it's called. That's not.
This girl come out of her sleep like the Undertaker, just like, who are you gonna marry? I was like, what? Throw up and all for this girl to shut up about me marrying somebody else on the day of my wedding. I had to give her a kiss. This girl only understands slobber when she's, you know, a little loopy. So I'm out here making out with
I'm transparent, but I didn't want y'all to know all of that.
Make the picture. Look at the. Think about it.
That's disgusting.
Look at her and trying to kiss me, and that's the only way I got her in the car.
So anyway. Like the next day, I just was like, wow, I'm never doing this ever again. Of course, I confessed my sin to someone. I confessed my sin, and she was just like, yeah, make it be the last. I was like, yes, ma'am. And then after the day, though, in the ending of the day, I went to get the rest of my stuff. Because I had packed a lot. I already knew like I was moving here. I packed like most of my things, but I still have some stuff to go get.
Yeah, so y'all got a lot to get to know us with. Like, they need to know a lot about us.
What do you mean?
Like, we got a lot to tell them. Y'all gotta buckle up.
Nah, because sometimes I get in the mood, I should spill my guts. And then other times I be like, nah, let me spare these people. Today's not one of them days, I tell you that. Anyways. So, I go get my clothes, right? And then my mom's already pissed. I haven't spoken to her. I just went to get my clothes and say goodbye to my dad or whatever. And then she like started bugging out over there because I was like, I guess it was like a situation where we ended up like having a conversation. She was just like, oh, like what kind of example were you trying to set? And just because you're married, I'm still your mother, blah blah. I'm like, I totally understand that, but what you're not gonna do is try to make it seem as if I'm this terrible person. I'm so damn ungodly that I'm you know, bugging out. I'm like, bro, it's on my husband. And then I was like, you know what? It is what it is. That man could have played Chinese music. I was dancing. And I tried to like explain it to her, but I was being super dramatic about it. I was just like, yeah, he could have played whatever he played. I was gonna be moving this body, okay? And then she got upset, and then it got real physical. I would never, and I have never. And I would never think to put my hands on my mom, right? But she made it her duty to try to physically put me out of the house. And that's what ended up happening. And I just like to say, oh, I got kicked out, but I didn't. I was leaving. It just happened to be like
that. I had to be there.
He was there. Let him tell it.
It was
a very like.
It was a little serious.
It was very serious situation.
Like that's not how you say goodbye to somebody that you probably weren't gonna see for God knows how long. That's not how you say goodbye.
Anyways, I got completely violated for being the person that I am and that beautiful, warm, making the best out of every situation. You know. I got completely violated and I couldn't fathom anything. Like I'm just like, what? Like, where is all this coming from? All this hate? And of course, like, she has somebody that who she teams up with to talk about me, you know. And I specifically remember, you know, telling her like, oh, you don't join with other people to talk about the people that you think they love. Like, if you love these people, you'll never sit there and join with someone else to talk about them, you know, in a bad light, you know. And that's how I felt. I just felt completely attacked. And you know, when my dumb self turned around and the girl turned around, I forgave her. But actually, I won't call myself dumb for doing that because God wants you to forgive, and He wants you to move on from situations. And I continuously do that. But you know that saying on Instagram, I think it's the same period, but I'm gonna say on Instagram because that's where I saw it. Where it's like sometimes you have to be disrespectful to show people that you've been respectful the whole time. Like, I don't know what to say. And then people keep saying like, well, her saying that, oh, like, people don't know the real you, people don't know the real you. Well, pause this story. People don't know the real you, you only showing them what you want them to see. I come on here and tell y'all that I'm an abuser. I can say my husband. I come on here and tell you that I'm a Christian who's still trying to get it together. Literally, I told y'all in my very first video that we were going to be on this channel talking about God. And one thing I realized is that God don't like fakes. He wants you to be completely real. If you're a drunkard, you bring your drunk self to Christ and He will help you. You're a liar, bring your lying self to Christ and He will help you. He don't want no fake people. I'm not going to pretend to be perfect. I'm not perfect. And that's why I need God. You know, and that's why people need parents too, because I'm not perfect. I'm not gonna sit there and shut my mouth when you're talking wrong about me. I'm gonna let you know. I don't care if it's not me or not my character or whatever. I'm gonna defend myself, because if I don't defend myself, who's gonna defend me?
God.
Who's gonna defend me? God, yeah, but in a couple years, I'm gonna tell you now, no. I'm so serious. Like, no, in a couple years, yeah. Like, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not gonna do that. And let me tell you something. I can't wait to have kids. Like, I'm gonna give y'all 2 more years. I'm gonna stop pretending to be pregnant. I'm gonna give y'all 2 more years, okay? 2 more years. And I'm gonna have my kids. And when I have my children, I'm gonna make it my duty to be the best that I can. Next week, bye. You know, be the best that I can for my little munchkins. And if there's ever a situation where I need to tell my kids about themselves, I'm gonna tell them in a way where, hey, I think this is an opportunity for you. Keep in mind though, if you don't feel like this is the area that you need to work on, that's on you. Eventually you will figure it out. But come as you are and I will love you, because that's the duty that God gave me.
Amen.
And after they get to a certain age, I'm gonna just respect them as adults.
And do you?
You get what I'm saying? Respect them as adults. Hello, you don't learn anything from not making a mistake. Like, you're gonna see Sally fall into some crap with some boy, and you're gonna tell yourself, well, I'm not gonna, yeah, like, I mean, it's common sense to do it.
No.
The Bible says a wise man learns from the mistake of others. But sometimes some people gotta learn from their own mistake. Literally, they tell you, experience is the greatest teacher. Okay, so I'm gonna sit there, I'm gonna watch you fall, and I'm gonna be there to pick you right back up. There's something that my kid is doing that I don't like. I'm not gonna shut my mouth about it. I'm gonna tell you, but I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna remind you that I love you. Will I ever get into a confrontational situation with my son or my daughter where I have to put my hands on them physically at 23, at 22? No, I would never do that. That's disrespectful, especially being grown and married. Are you crazy? I'm not gonna do that. And that's where I'm coming from, okay? So I'm sitting here right now, and I've just moved to tell y'all this story because I'm not a monster, okay? And if I was a monster, like I said, I'm so real, I'd admit it to you. I am a monster, but I'm not a monster, okay? I'm not a monster. I'm a person who stands by principles. There are certain principles that you need to follow. There are certain rules that you need to govern by. And when I'm with you, I'll govern. But if not, then I don't have to. No, what do you mean some more? I'm just saying, like, in life, I really, like, you guys, my mother likes to say, like, oh, you know, you are where you are because God got you here. And yes, he did. I'm not gonna lie to you. But what do you say about people who do have God and they're not where I am? Who put the work in?
Let's not go there.
Reroute me.
Yeah. You have to be ready for whatever it is that's coming your way. Imagine being given, walking through the desert, thirsty. God, please give me water so I can sustain myself. You gonna be like this? Give me water. You're gonna give me water. If you're not ready to receive something, if you're not preparing yourself, working hard, doing this, nothing's gonna get. Nobody's gonna give you nothing. That's written, bro.
That's what I'm saying. And the funniest thing is, like, I don't want to say, oh, I'm humble. Blah, blah, blah. I'm just saying, like, whenever I get something,
those that are humble,
y'all understand. Y'all understand that I'm making my duty, and I show you guys just to let you know that, you know, God's doing it for me.
Show.
And he'll definitely do it for you. And this is what I have to show for it. You get what I'm saying? I went to college. I showed y'all my college story where I almost didn't graduate. I almost didn't graduate because
that's a tear right there.
I was worried. You know, I was like following the wrong crowd at the time. But I almost didn't graduate. And let me tell you how I busted my ass. My last 2 semesters, I busted my ass.
Hard.
Y'all, I didn't have no friends.
It was so
I wasn't
funny.
going nowhere. I was going to Andrews.
I was taking tests
home.
with her.
I was going to Andrews, coming home.
Hilarious.
Okay, I was busting my ass to get
Really
where
hard.
I am. I graduated. I said, you know what? I'm not going to sit there, spend the rest of my life with no man.
For a 4.0 GPA, that's right, baby.
4.0. I'm not going to sit here and lie to y'all. It is not no damn.
You see, I was trying to test her, see if she's gonna lie now. You see, my girl real. My girl real.
Ain't no damn 4.0. Like it out. Anyway, I busted my ass to get where I am. And I'll be more than happy to provide anybody the blueprint. But I do what I do to show you that you can do it too. You know? And like I said, I got married. I wasn't going to shack up with no man. We got married. I moved because I have goals for myself. I literally told God, at 23, I have to be established. Where I am, I will call myself established. All I need is kids and my life is over. I'm done with it. I mean, I don't mean to sound that depressing, but honestly, I feel like we skip so many levels at this point. It's like, what is there to do? Like, we have neighbors, they're way older than us. You know, they got here. They just reached here, you know. And we can't be friends with them because they like, they're gone, you know. So there are times where I'm like, you know, maybe we should have like slowed down a little bit, or you know, we dragged it. But then again, it's like, God don't give you more than you can bear, you know. And whatever he give you is intentional. And so I'm just gonna take my blessing and run with it. But I'm not gonna rub it in nobody's face. I'm not perfect. Hell, I leave dishes in the sink. I'm that human. I don't do my own laundry. I don't cook. You know, and I don't cook.
Cousin.
I eat out. I eat fast food every day. I don't understand why I'm not fat yet, but I eat fast food every day. I don't cook. I don't clean. Got this ring though.
Please don't.
I don't clean.
It was a scam.
A little bit about me, but what I don't do as well is I don't cock up on my couch and watch TV.
Give me 100, I'll give you 1,000. Scam.
Instead, put
it's in rotation. You're third in place. Scam.
Instead, put your name in the circle.
Scam.
Instead,
give your own place. Give your own spot. Scam. Forex. Scam.
You stepping on toes with that. I'm gonna lose my subscribers. He's just a guest, y'all. Please remember that.
Yeah, I'm not the main event. Sorry.
Anyways,
it's just like, you know, I'm not convinced. But continue.
And start flipping through remotes. I also don't get up at midday and go to the fridge and drink the milk out of the damn carton without pouring it out in the glass. Okay. I worked my ass off to pay these bills. Okay, so I deserve the type of freedom that I have. I don't cook, I don't clean. I'm looking for help. Okay, I'm looking for someone to clean the house for $60 a day. If you could give me that, I'm good.
Yo, you're wildin'.
No, I'm still going through the liberation with Andrews on that, but we'll definitely come to a consensus, and I know we're gonna have her in here twice a week.
Different.
twice a week. Okay. So yeah, like I said, I don't, you know, I deserve the lavish lifestyle. I deserve not to, you know, I don't have to do certain things if I don't want to. There are people in the world who will do it for a check, and I'm willing to pay them. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Yeah, now, today, tomorrow, if you're available, please.
I'll make some calls.
Hit me up in the comments. But I'm so serious. But I'm that person. And it sucks though.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna need you to come through.
He's so extra.
Yeah.
Extra.
Tomorrow?
Extra.
Tomorrow?
Read all about it.
$20 a day.
$20 a day. That is,
That's
y'all. That's.
Take it or leave it.
No, that's OD.
Okay, bye.
That's OD. $20 is crazy.
She said no.
Take it or leave it. I'll take it. Shoot. But yeah, y'all. I do what I can when I can. And if y'all want me to like walk around the house and show all my dirty dishes or show all my dirty laundry that angels have to do, I'll do that if it makes you feel more connected to me and more real. But that's me. That's my life. I'm not gonna succumb to my other people's obligation. No, other people's visualization of who I am is not my damn obligation. If you visualize me as being perfect, and I'm far from it, like I keep saying, it's not my obligation to stand up to your perfection. No, people are not made the same. I am who I am by the grace of God. If you like it, that's on you. You don't like it, that's too bad. If I'm this way while Christ is in me, the hope of glory, then what does that tell you, sweetheart? What does that tell you? I'm super duper confused. I'm very confused. And I don't understand, like, why is it that I deserve that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like Mama D right now. And honestly, I deserve to be loved. I do. I deserve to. But it's true, like, I'm so sick of, like, really anxious.
I'm gonna be real.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I told y'all in the beginning, I'm gonna be real. If I gotta burp, I'm gonna burp.
I'm very, you know that's getting cut out, right? I'm over it. I really am. I'm sick of living up to people's expectations of me. And honestly, I don't care. Like, I'm at the point in my life where I give up every relationship. I told y'all in the beginning, I fell from a coconut tree, and I'm gonna stick to my story, and I'm gonna stick to it. So if you want to believe me, that's okay. If you don't want to believe me, that's cool too.
That's why you're hard-headed.
I'm not hard-headed. I'm just. I haven't been hard.
Coconut tree.
Are you stupid? Oh my god, I just got the joke. But if I hadn't been who I am, if I hadn't been hard-headed, like y'all like to say, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't have what God allowed me to have. God knows everybody, okay? And it is what it is, bro. At this point, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that made us tap out twice.
You're not gonna finish?
I can't.
For all that space you got in your belly? All that space alright, stop it. Stop it, Andrew.
What was this called?
I'm so funny. This man talking about his family.
You don't know how to cut.
His family.
Yo, look at this girl struggling with this shirt.
His
I
family.
bet you got shit on there.
I don't.
Yes, you did.
No, I don't.
Spit it out. There's a shell right
There's
here.
no shell.
That was nasty. Sorry.
You twisted the shrimp.
Baby, they cut it for you. All you gotta do is take off this side, and get it from there.
You see? Another example of someone trying to change me. What did I just say, Andrew?
Nobody can tell me what to do. I'm a grown ass woman.
Hello?
Doing things wrong.
Hello? Do you hear me though? Can you say it louder for the people in the back?
There's nobody here.
Say it louder for the people in the back, I said.
We don't have a studio audience.
Shoot, yeah we do. Hey, how y'all doing? We should have a studio audience so they can laugh and clap and snap in the background. Cause I'll be spitting none of my back. Hello?
Yeah.
I already do it.
I want you to upgrade.
Thank you. Don't. They're gonna turn around and say that I'm depending on you.
I tap out. Can't do it no more. Well, y'all, I'm glad to have had this Thanksgiving dinner with you guys since we don't have anybody to do it with.
We ain't got no friends.
Yo, oh
my God, that's another combo, bro.
I appreciate you. Please don't go there. But thank you for being here, Simone.
Yo, and just be stuffing, and just be like literally stuffing the bag, y'all.
Is that we're about to watch this Christmas, and if we're gonna be honest, that's my favorite Christmas movie. It's yours too?
It's my husband. It's my husband. And so
we're meant to be together. Guys like this, watch.
Oh!
That's how she kissed me that day. Bro, it was so tight. Continue.
Alright, y'all, Angel said it here first. I don't want to hear like, oh, there are kids in Africa starving. So I'm not going to let y'all see me throwing this away, but I love you 100%. And I appreciate y'all loving me for who I am. And I appreciate the fact that y'all are here always for my transparency. And it's funny, I really want to tell y'all a story about what happened yesterday, but I'm going to save it for another time. Cause I know I'm gonna be motivated for that. I love you, and I want to see you in my next video.